What it do, comic bros? It's your boy Super Duper Sean, and I'm back with another video, man. No intro on this one. Like, comment, subscribe. You already know the vibes, man. And I'm so hyped right now because DC just announced another crossover with Marvel. Y'all know I've been covering these crossovers since they have came out, since they linked back up with Marvel. First, they released the omnibuses. We got 2 of those. Then, they released the Batman, Deadpool crossover, along with the Green Arrow, Daredevil crossover, a Superman, Spider-Man crossover. Now, we are getting a Supergirl and Blade crossover coming to DC Universe Infinite, digital only, later this year. And I got the article from Bleeding Cool. Also, you want to stick around to the end because Mcfarlane Toys just dropped a new Supergirl figure, and I included that in this video. Bonus stage! So yeah, let's get into this article. DC and Marvel to officially cross over Supergirl and Blade in 2026. So, what does this mean for the much anticipated Blade movie? Nah, man, this is bigger for Supergirl, man. This is bigger for Supergirl. Let's get back into it. DC and Marvel to cross over Supergirl and Blade in a digital first comic coming in 2026. The release ties in with the Supergirl movie and anticipated Blade movie news from Marvel. DC will collect the Supergirl Blade crossover in a new print collection out September 2026. Other DC Marvel team-ups like Deadpool Batman and Superman Spider-Man also feature. The article says, there is a big reason why I didn't publish this story yesterday because no one would have believed it. On the 1st of April, DC Comics and Marvel Comics have already put on their own version of Deadpool and Batman crossover last year, as well as a Superman and Spider-Man crossover this year. They have also digitally published a Flash Fantastic Four and Thor Shazam crossover. Well, to these, it looks as if you will be able to add a Supergirl Blade crossover, also digitally published on DC Infinite Universe later this year. With the Supergirl movie upon us in June and more speculation as to a Blade movie finally coming to the MCU, it might suggest that June would be an ideal time to publish a Supergirl Blade comic book crossover. And doing it digitally means that DC and Marvel won't have to give any notice until it's published. But don't worry, if you are digitally illiterate, DC Comics will be collecting their sides of all these crossovers in September with Deadpool and Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, Flash Fantastic Four, and the still unannounced Supergirl Blade in a new collection available in paperback and in hardcover. And I would expect Marvel Comics to do the same with their side of the crossover, as well as announce the digital equivalent to Supergirl Blade that ties in with their own movies/TV shows. Maybe Doctor Doom, Darkseid, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, and still Elektra, Catwoman. And does this mean a proper Blade movie announcement in June or July? So that's pretty much the article on that. They have not released a creative team to work on Supergirl and Blade, but I am excited now. I appreciate the rollout now. It looks like y'all finally starting to get it. You are behind Marvel when it comes to movies. You are behind Marvel when it comes to video games. Rivals have just swept the market. DC, you gotta start cross-promoting things. You gotta start taking A and B and connecting them. I like what you're doing with this Supergirl Blade stuff. Y'all know the Supergirl movie comes out in June. Y'all like, let's throw a crossover together. I am digging it. Gotta take it back to the 90s strategy. Do y'all remember when we used to get a movie game every time a blockbuster movie would drop? I mean, we got some great games from some pretty bad movies. And I think the games might have made us like the movies a little bit better. I.e. Wolverine Origins. The game was great. The movie was just okay. Batman Forever. The game was, the movie was dope as hell. The point is the fan bases are starting to cross. You're getting more people involved. Cross promotion. Everything needs a rollout in 2026 and 2027. Everything is getting rolled out. I don't care what it is. You got to dress everything up now to make people pay attention. There's way too many options. And especially when DC is trailing behind the competition, they gotta do a lot more. They have to make it up. Cross promotion. Yo, we know a Supergirl movie is coming out. We need to drop some more Supergirl omnibuses. And I know they got volume 2 of the new 52 coming out in June as well. So DC is really getting it. I don't know why they have not reprinted Masters of the Universe Omnibus with the Masters of the Universe movie coming out. Oh, I forgot they lost the rights. See, y'all dropping the ball right there. Y'all knew this movie was coming out. Why not keep the rights for at least another year? Why not? You gotta create major rollouts. You gotta make people care about your product now. Y'all drop way too many duds. So guess what, DC? You gotta work for it. And a lot of other companies are taking this approach. Cross promotion is king now. You can't go to not one YouTuber page without seeing a merch. You know what I'm saying? So I love the approach they're taking. Get this Supergirl movie popping. Get Supergirl popping in the video game world. Get Supergirl popping in the anime world. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what they're doing with this announcement of Mcfarlane Toys dropping a Supergirl figure. They are on the right track. Let's see what Bleeding Cool got to say about Mcfarlane Toys in this Supergirl figure. Mcfarlane Toys goes up, up, up and away with new Supergirl figure. Step into the DC multiverse with Mcfarlane Toys once more as they bring the adventures of Supergirl to life. Mcfarlane Toys unveils a detailed Supergirl action figure inspired by the up-and-coming 2026 DC film. Figure captures Supergirl's complex journey of trauma, identity, and interstellar adventure. Includes soft goods cape, extra hands, swappable faceplate, and collectible art card for fans. Pre-orders available now for the extremely affordable price of $26.99. Shipping in June 2026 alongside Lobo Space Hawk figures. So we're getting a Supergirl figure and a Lobo figure. Yes, DC gets it. Now drop a Lobo omnibus. We have to roll everything out with the movie. The more dots we connect, the more chances we have for success. Okay, we're making a Supergirl film. Okay, let's make a video game. Oh, we're making a video game. Let's make a toy. Oh, we're making a toy. Let's hit the streets with some apparel. Why don't y'all, and I don't know why I ain't think of this, why don't y'all do a crossover with Steve Madden and get some Supergirl go-go boots for sale for the ladies? Somebody come get her, she's dancing like a super. Somebody come get her, she's dancing like a super. Hey, man. Hey, cross promotion is king, man. DC, hey, I love what you're doing. Keep it going. The crossover is popping. I hope this means that we will be getting a Blade movie because they are throwing Blade in perfectly timed. Marvel is thinking ahead. They're throwing Blade right next to Supergirl when Supergirl is having one of her biggest moments right now. She's having literally one of her biggest moments. And Marvel snuck Blade in. Don't think that was by accident. Don't think that was by mistake. I'm your boy, Super Duper Deuces. She's dancing like a super.